What's going on, y'all? It is your favorite TV host, Lala Red, and I am here with my boy, AFE Legit God.
What's good, Quita?
What's going on?
We're doing good today, man.
Yes, y'all should already know who this is. He touches elbows with everybody in the city. He literally runs the nightlife. The best promoter out here.
Different, man.
Of course, we party different. So you're excited to be here tonight?
I'm excited, man. I've been seeing Quita do her thing, man. Shout out to you for real. And we here. We ready to get it started.
Of course. So a little bit about AFE Legit God, guys. He is a multi-business owner. He has a luxury concierge business. Also, like I already said, he's definitely in the nightlife. You guys can come to him for any of your partying, any sections, anything that you guys need, any clubs. He works at the hottest clubs there is. He touches shoulders with the who's of Houston. He's with a lot of different celebrities. I just seen you with my girl, Tiana Taylor.
Hey, shout out to Tiana. Cool vibes, for real.
We'll talk more about that as well as the show goes on. He's also an actor, an athlete. He's done basketball before, and he's just all around an amazing guy.
Hey, man of faith, man.
You ready?
For real, let's get it.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about yourself. First of all, your name, AFE Legit God. What does that stand for? Is that an acronym? Tell me a little bit about that.
That is actually an acronym. Mm-hmm. Shout out my brother, my blood brother. Shout out Spitz. It stands for All for Everything. He owns a label. So before I even got started with all of this, it was really just him doing music, and he started his label. So it stands for All for Everything, the union, because we all unioned together and we're all trying to just grow. Nice. So to support my brother, I put AFE in front of my name so I can support my brother.
Nice.
So, and it's crazy that it worked out like that because I do a lot. So it really kind of just played into everything that I'm doing, and All for Everything. A lot of people say like eighth or just like, hey, what is eighth? AFE. I'm like, nah, it's AFE. Yeah. It's an acronym.
It does fit you though, because you do a lot, so it definitely fits you. So how old are you?
I am 27, man, by the grace
27. Of God. You're young. You out here getting it. I love it. Okay, are you from Houston? Where are you from?
Born and raised, Houston, Texas.
What side?
South side. Well, actually the north side. I was born on the north side, but I've been raised on the south side.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about the promoting life here in Houston, because I know you do a lot of that. Tell me a little bit about how it works, about the nightlife here, the scene, kind of like how you got into the nightlife as well.
So really, actually, during the time I was playing college basketball, God just really put it on my heart to come back to Houston and chase, my dreams and everything that I'm working for. And he was just like, hey, go back to Houston. So I listened to him. I got connected to the in crowd. Shout out Will. Shout out my boy AB. And I just started grinding, getting in the streets, trying to build my name and build my brand. And then from there, trying to just like find my niche and where I'm trying to go. And it's just growing from there.
Right. Okay. That makes sense. You got out here basically and just
got out here,
start working.
Put them foots on the ground and kept running.
Okay. Nice. Okay. So you said that you went off to school and you were playing basketball. Where did you go to school at?
I went to Centenary College of Louisiana. I played basketball, and it just, like I said, grinding, trying to make them hoop dreams come alive. But we here today.
Okay. Did you play any other sports? I heard you did a little bit of lacrosse. Tell me a little bit about
lacrosse. So actually, when I was in college, I was playing basketball. I only went there for basketball. But they heard I ran a fast mile time.
Okay.
And so the college coach and one of my closest friends, Mark Temple, he was like, hey, bro, come play lacrosse. I'm like, bro, play lacrosse. I'm black. I don't want to play lacrosse. I don't play lacrosse. But I told him I'll go out there and just check it out. Ended up on the lacrosse team playing lacrosse.
Okay. So, you're definitely one of the first Black people I know that has played lacrosse.
For real.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit more about just like mastering the hustle and just getting out here with your feet on the ground. I know that you're really deep into the nightlife scene, promoting and just like rubbing shoulders with the biggest people in the industry. What originally not just pulled you into the industry, but what kept you going? Like, what was your fuel to keep going in the industry?
Night, but knowing that the more you stay consistent and disciplined to where you gotta go, then you're gonna get there. And really just writing it out, planning accordingly, and trying to do your best. Like half the battle is just showing up and believing in yourself and knowing that you're gonna get there. And you're not gonna always win. You're gonna take some losses, but learning from those losses and like I said, planning it out and continue to push forward.
Okay, so you touched on just like following your journey. Do you feel like so far with everything that you've been doing, and just like being in school while trying to get your career and be successful, do you feel like you've had a tough journey so far, or can you tell me a little bit of how you feel about the journey that you've already overcome?
Yeah, so really, honestly, like the journey it hasn't been easy, like to get to this point, but it's like to even be here at this point is a blessing. And you come um with a lot of mental battles. It comes with a lot of heartache, but it's again learning through each season God has you in.
Of course.
And when you learn through those seasons, you kind of you kind of start like adapting to those seasons. So when you start adapting and not really taking to heart, um, just like those personal feelings, like don't take it to heart. Learn from those seasons. And once you learn from those seasons, you're gonna grow and you're gonna readapt and you're gonna rebrand yourself through those trials and tribulations. Really.
Okay, so do you feel like with everything that you have going on, do you feel like it's helped your mental state? Do you feel like it helped you control your mental capacity and the things that just that you go through in like the normal life?
Yeah, for sure. Because like when you start going through those trials and tribulations, a lot of people don't see those like those daily life like with your family because your family gonna know like the ins and outs, but the people on the outside not gonna know like those heartbreaks. They're not gonna know getting your car broken into or just daily life struggles that you're trying to go through. But it's within those struggles that again you lean on God and God's gonna place you and put what's needed on your mind so you can get to those spots. So really throughout the journey it's been learning myself, learning how to grow and climb over those obstacles so I can get to where I'm at today.
Okay, I love that. And I love that, you've been talking about faith in this episode and just like having faith, being confident, believing in yourself, having a relationship with God. I love that. We're going to talk more about that once we come back from our break. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, you guys. Again, I'm your host, Lala Red, and we're here with my boy, AFE, Legit God.
Let's get it.
We'll be right back. Welcome back, y'all. Y'all already know who I am. It's your favorite host, Lala Red at Vibes Unplugged. And we have AFE, Legit Guy, here with us.
Houston's on, man.
Of course. Houston's very own, straight from the north. Ain't that how y'all say it? That
really
north?
The South, but we're going
both, the North and the South.
North and the South.
So before we took our commercial break here, we did tap into just having faith and making sure you're authentic to yourself and following your true path. Can you tell me just a little bit more about you having faith and how this has helped you with your businesses and just getting into being an entrepreneur?
Yeah, so really just having faith and believing in myself, what I truly know in my heart I can accomplish. And really just not being afraid to really put myself out there and knowing that like, just building one step at a time. You might get one client today, you might get 5 clients tomorrow. But knowing that within your purpose, each little stepping stone is going to build the empire. So really, just having that faith and building that empire and knowing my purpose. Because once you know your purpose and you truly believe in yourself, then you're going to break those barriers down day by day. Of course.
I love that. Okay, so since we're talking about business, tell me like what's one of the mistakes that you've made in business? It doesn't have to be recent. It can be just within the whole time of you becoming an entrepreneur. Tell me just something that was difficult for you or something that was like a failure to you that you turned into a major lesson.
Yeah, so that's a good one actually, because what I've learned through this journey is that just because you get opportunities, don't mean you have to take opportunities. So I kind of learned that really through this journey of entrepreneurship and everything that I'm doing is learning that when you get an opportunity, you got to really analyze the opportunity because every opportunity is not a good opportunity. So you got to value which opportunities you do take and which ones you don't take. And within that, I kind of learned like, who I want to align with and who I don't want to align with, and standing on those principles because not everybody is gonna like value your morals and the way you move according to the way they move. So learning that and having good people in your corner that's gonna really just keep you on track and let you know when somebody is like, you kind of need to watch out about them. So once you have those people in your corner, you kind of know just what's good.
Yeah, very wise. I like that answer. I love that answer. So as far as just like having people in your corner and just like doing different things in businesses, do you feel like there's anything that you could have done differently so far in your business?
Yes. At first, Lord knows, shout out my sister, my mom, my family, my girls, like just knowing like basically being organized. Because at first I was not the best organized
That's
person.
hard.
It's like managing a lot of stuff, and it's crazy that I am building a business with organizing. So that alone has like kind of just shaped me to be able to handle all the things that I'm doing and kind of like really just managing it because at first it was like, okay, you doing this, you doing that, like you doing this, how does it all connect? And then really just sitting to myself and really thinking and like beating myself up like, okay, how are we gonna make it happen? How are we gonna get to this point? How are you gonna really just get it all done? And so with that, it's just kind of been, seeing what I have at hand, working with my resources, and then being able to, kind of just put it all together to make it make sense.
Yeah, okay. I love that. So as far as like, you said that you do like a lot of organizing right now, and that's something you're working on. Give me like a day-to-day of like what you do through your day-to-day life. They say the early birds get the worms. All the millionaires, multimillionaires, billionaires, they say they're up at 5 a.m. What is your like schedule, like a day-to-day routine that you get into?
A day-to-day routine, really just waking up, kind of, reading my morning scriptures, kind of giving God his things first, then kind of just taking a moment to kind of just vibe out, get myself together, and then seeing what I have to get done for the day, working out. It could be checking in with my family, kind of scrolling social media or reading something that's going to help my mental, and then just diving right into the day.
Okay, yeah, because you're on social media a lot.
Yes.
How do you like manage that? All the editing? First of all, editing takes so long. I don't even know how you do that. So tell me a little bit about just like you being on social media, how you manage your post, how did you figure out what your niche was? Just give me a little bit more into your day-to-day life.
With that, it's more so just again aligning yourself with your purpose. Because if you already know your purpose, then your niche is gonna follow your purpose. So with like managing my social media is sometimes you're gonna have those late nights, you're gonna be tired, but it's like being dedicated to your purpose enough to want to stay up, to want to wake up early, to get those posts done. And sometimes just planning ahead, writing captions, learning different apps that you can use to help you further and get it out. Scheduling posts, already having it planned out to if you know you're gonna drop on Wednesday, then already have it done by Tuesday night. So if you gotta do a million things throughout the week or throughout that day, then you already have it right there ready. All you gotta do is post, get it out. Now it's done. So while they're focusing on that content, you're already working on the next piece of content and projects that you want to drop.
Gotcha. Okay, and that's how you have time for your businesses too, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk a little bit about your luxury concierge business. Can you tell me a little bit about that and what it is that you really do?
Yeah, so really with Urban Life Concierge is really just building a lifestyle management company. So your everyday needs. So say you need, or better yet, say you like me, you got a million things you're doing during the day. How can we help you further your daily life needs? Whether that's errand shopping, whether that's property management, luxury transportation, no matter the service, we're gonna be there to help you manage your lifestyle, so you create your time freedom in the ways that you need personally.
Okay, I love that. Okay. And what else do you have going on? Can you tell me a little bit about what you're looking to do in 2025?
So 2025, I'm full fledged locked in. So from literally start to finish, we're trying to break bad habits. We're trying to discipline ourselves, get closer to God, get in that Bible. Trying to connect with like-minded people and build a community full of winners, full of faith, and really just helping each other grow. Once we help each other grow, we all gonna win. So really just trying to win this year. I'm trying to win over myself. And when I say win over myself, discipline myself and breaking my bad habits. So knowing that if I gotta be up at 5, 10, knowing that like, okay, you gotta go to bed. And even though you wanna stay up, you gotta just discipline yourself to go ahead, go to bed, do what you gotta do.
You got stuff to do. You got stuff you're trying to accomplish, of
Like,
course.
we winning all 2025. Man. Belt to ass.
Okay, belt to ass for sure. Y'all know the thick leather belts you used to get in trouble for. You used to get in trouble with them belts. And then you also do some acting, right?
Yes, man.
Okay.
Acting.
So what have you done so far?
So working on a feature film right now called Hard Holiday, and then I am doing another feature project with Nikki B. Shout out Misfit, and really just diving into my passion. Like, well, I like to call myself funny. I'm funny. I like to make people smile, and it's just kind of one of those things that I kind of just always see myself doing. So it's like you only get one life now. Like, why not chase it?
Right. Of course. You might as well do it while you're here.
Do it while you're here.
Of course, of course. So how does like you being in acting, how does that tie into the career and everything that you're doing right now in your other ventures? Do you see yourself playing like any big roles? Is that something? I know you said it's your passion. So is that something you want to be like, kind of like Denzel in big films and things like that?
Yeah, Denzel, you got some big shoes to fill. But hey, as far as me and how it connects, it's really just knowing that like when you get on these sets and you're around different people, how it connects is really knowing that they need services too, because this everyday life is fast paced. Knowing that I'm able to service. So not only am I following my passion, but I'm also following my service and my business. Knowing that just because I am on set, outside of set, when we're not shooting, I can help you with your marketing. I can help get those things done, manage your calendar, and be able to fast track everything that you're doing. So it really connects and really just being able, because I'm moving constantly. So within that, it's a lot of networking. It's a lot of meeting people, hearing people like with their needs, and like, man, I just don't have time to wash clothes today. Okay, well, hey, my concierge service is right there. You need your clothes washed. It's cool. We can get that done for you.
Nice. Like, I love that.
And building and really just bringing people on.
Okay. Right. I love that. Do you have any advice for the next generation, the younger generation who wants to be a serial entrepreneur, who wants to be in the nightlife, who wants to get into marketing, who wants to maybe have their own luxury concierge business? Do you have any advice for them?
I would say my advice is don't be afraid. Like, don't overthink it. Really just if you have that just one feeling in your heart, really just go for it. Because when you go for it, God's going to lead those steps. So put your life at the beginning of the episode. Put yourself out there. Once you put yourself out there, it's gonna go, and you're gonna get it. So just put yourself out there. Don't be afraid to take the leap.
Don't be afraid.
Right. Don't be afraid.
And when you get in that room, you gotta show out.
Shine your light and be authentically you.
Yes, of course. So right now, I know that you're in like the mix. You got a lot going on. Like I said earlier, I just seen you with Tiana Taylor. You're making major moves. All right, so legacy versus lifestyle. Let's talk a little bit about that, because right now I know that you're in the mix. You have a lot going on. Your hands are in a lot of things. Like I said earlier, I just saw you with Tiana Taylor. So you're making major moves. But in the long run, what kind of legacy is it that you want to leave behind and leave for your family and, you know, the kids that you will be having in the future? Because you don't have kids, right?
I don't have kids.
Exactly.
Hopefully I can get some sons, some daughters in there.
Okay. Okay, so what type of legacy is it that you want to go ahead and leave?
Really, with my legacy, I just want to inspire people that when you just truly believe in God and you put yourself out there, you know, you can actually touch people and touch their hearts. And knowing that through your purpose and your journey, you're going to accomplish like what you need to do. Being able to make a positive impact, being able to shape people, their mindsets, their hearts, to just create a better world out there. Really, you know, be on their hearts for real. So when I'm gone, knowing that like I touch people's hearts, I help people, I made people laugh, put a smile on their face. Yeah, I did the best that I could with what I had.
Okay, I love that. Y'all, we are about to wrap up the night. I wish we had more time to sit and talk to AFE Legit God. I did just want to ask you a little quick question just to wrap up the night, to, you know, wrap up the show. So as far as like Houston, I know you're born and raised here.
Yeah.
Have you been anywhere else out of Houston, out of Texas?
Yes, I have definitely been outside of Texas.
Okay.
Definitely got to go back outside of Texas.
Okay. Have you done any partying outside of Texas?
Yes, I have done partying outside of Texas.
Any promoting outside of Texas?
Yes.
Okay, so do you feel like Houston has the best nightlife?
Houston up there. I'm gonna definitely give Houston its credit when I say it's up there. As far as other cities that have proper nightlife, of course, you know, you got Atlanta, but you also have, you know, Miami, Vegas. So it's a lot of real. Okay. Also trying to get outside of the U.S. and tap into
that would be cool. That would be nice. And we going with you. We out there. Wherever you at. Hey, put it. For real. Oh, that is a wrap, y'all. I really appreciate y'all tuning in with me. Your favorite host, Lala Red at Vibes Unplugged, and we got my boy AFE Legit God. Drop your Instagram one more time before we get out of here.
Yeah, so y'all can follow me on Instagram at AFE_Legit God. And like I said, tap in. We got a lot of good events. We got a lot of good businesses that can help you. And y'all already know we gonna get it popping each and every day. It's not just
each and every
lifestyle. It's the way we live, man.
Period. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's a wrap.
Appreciate you.